Let me tell you the tragic story of Connecticut's Midnight Mary. So the story goes, in the late 1800s, a woman fell unconscious out of nowhere. Until that very moment, she seemed completely fine, at peak health even. But she was unconscious for hours, until finally at midnight, they declared her dead. They buried her very quickly, but in the days after her burial, her aunt claimed to have horrible nightmares about Mary, and said she didn't feel like Mary was dead. Her aunt pushed them to exhume the body, and when they finally listened, they found that her aunt had been right. Mary wasn't dead when they buried her. She had blood on her nails, and her coffin was shredded on the inside. Of course, Mary was definitely dead now, so they had to rebury her. And on their tombstone, the tombstone that's right behind me, they put, "The people shall be troubled at midnight and pass away." Now, this is actually a quote from the Bible, and if you put it into context, it means accepting one's fate. But in this case, in this story, people believe it means a little bit more. In fact, the people of New Haven, Connecticut strongly encourage people not to stay in this graveyard past midnight. People have experienced some weird things, and it's said that if you try to mess with her grave, you'll die shortly after. One person said while they were there at night with a group, they heard their friend calling for them around the area of Mary's grave, but when they looked over, their friend was standing right by them. Another person who worked at this graveyard said they got a call late one winter evening that a security alarm was going off in the graveyard. When he went to check the alarm, he noticed two things. One, there was no signs that anybody was there. And two, it was incredibly dark. Like, unnaturally dark, even for a winter night. Now, he felt like something did not want him there. Something just was not right. So he ran straight to his car and tried to get out of there. He said that as he pressed on the gas, his car would not move. Now, it could have been stuck on ice, it was winter, but he looked at his clock and it said 11:59, and when it hit midnight, finally his car was able to move and get out of there. And when he left, he realized he had parked his car very close to Mary's grave. The next day, he went back to work and decided to check the security system, only to find out there was no record of an alarm going off. So, I don't know what happened there, but I would love to know what you guys think. It sounded like something was trying to draw him in to the graveyard. Some say that they've seen Mary sitting outside of the graveyard at night, trying to bring wanderers in, but who knows? What do you guys think? Also, I finished this recording 3 minutes before midnight, and it's probably just me being paranoid, but I was getting a little spooked.